Banging in the morning, banging in the evening. I got hammer. Everything becomes nail. If you're working on that one, I will head this way. Man, these take a lot of hammering. Yeah. Way over. Way over here. There's one. It might be. Looks that way. I don't think it auto fails if you miss one or two, but anyway. True. All right, we're 6 of 6. 2 of 2, 6 of 6. So it looks like we're in good shape. Woohoo! Free storm. Always like a free storm. We're supposed to kill the wolves. I feel like I'm wasting ammo wiping out wolves here. Okay. Well, they shouldn't be running in then. Foolish on their part. It's like, really? You pick now? I feel like it's on you for not being able to read a clock. Yeah, yeah. I know, because they're carrying the explosives. Yep. Well, all the shrines seem to be holding up pretty good. 3 minutes. This is your 2-minute warning. Oh, we're looking pretty solid. 1 minute to go. Where'd this guy come from? $20 seconds. Should probably do something about that echo too. looks like they have an ice brood construct. I think we've... I think we have to, if we follow the blue tag guy, I think there's a bunch of bosses we need to take down now. Oh yeah, chest come after the bosses though. First we boss, then we chest. I have to admit I have not done this very often at all. I do Dakar a lot, but I had okay. It is lucrative, yeah. I would agree. Yeah, I guess it's one of those ones like I've never really been sure the timing on it and having enough people, and I've got a bunch of excuses on it. Mm. Yeah, but this doesn't. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like it needs an excessive number of people either. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, it seemed to me like we pulled this off with maybe 20 people at the most. I don't know how many people was in the. I don't know how many people were on tag. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Well, that was good. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm sure I got a bunch too. I've already shoved them into my stash, so I don't remember the specific number, but I think just completing it potentially gives you like 100 plus. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I think there's times where I've come on map like, and it was just like at the end of it, and it succeeded, and you're able to go in and just loot it. So there's a bunch of times like I didn't even participate in the event, but I got to go through and loot it all. It's like bonus in the middle. Yeah. Question is, can we get on a map that's active? Yep, about to. Does not look promising for me. That went down the wrong pipe. No, it's a bad idea. I didn't lose any Manhattan. Well, I think that came back out, though. Yeah, exactly. Does not look like we can get in on a Chuck Garant either. Well, I've just come to the map, but it's a fresh map. Yeah, I know, but each of the zones are at their starter point. You'll never get all of the. Like there's no progress on any of the camps. Like Scar Bivouac is just starting off with finding his people. So it's too fresh. We could try. Hmm. Oh, let me get my Ellie. Get that finished. Two more specializations to finish. Let's see. We could try to get in on gang war on Echavald. Ah, crud. Okay. I hear the ring. Where do we usually kick off for this? Okay. Is that where you are now? Ah, okay. Well, that was a good opportunity to map, I guess. Oh, that's a good roasting mower. Renegade mower. Moa on the run. Get the spit. Is this part of the start of the gang war? Fighting over a dead moa. It's our moa. No, it's our moa. Quality of the moa remains. Are we supposed to be protecting it? Yeah, okay. There's a crack ton of elites in this group, I tell you. And here come several more. Several more. What's that? Where are we now? Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm just dealing with folks out in the wilds here. All right. I think we have another. Oh, we've got 20 seconds. All right. I got to run and make another Manhattan. I'll be right back. And we're back. Ah, got a champion. True. I would hope so. I don't mind missing the trash mobs. Definitely no concern about participation here. Long, long-term, long-term care facilities have been doing it for years. Man, if you need to score elites, this is the way to do it. Very little trash in these trash mobs. It's all elites and champions. doing to this place? It's a junkyard. Won't somebody think of the junk? Oh, the junkanity. Oof. Insta wiped. Probably. Alrighty. That's a good question. But Octavine challenges should be up. We can see if we can jump into that. Looks like we are good. You on treasure mushroom? Okay. Nobody knows. Okay. I'm just grabbing the 3 chests in the area. So if it pops, let me know. Cool. I am jiggy for that. some jungle plants. Boom. I don't think we're going to get a treasure mushroom with this priority explorer going on. Events usually don't multiply. Yes, but this game usually does not overlap events. A boost to treasure mushrooms? Yes, please. There it is. Ooh, I got a piece of wild abandon. All right, which door are we doing? No, I'm easy. They are all the same to me. Large door covered in vines. Yes, I know. All with the exact same goal. Kill the Octovinen. Don't really want to break it to A net, but you know, there's 4 entrances, 4 gates, and 4 vines, so it's really a quad vine. Not an octavine, but anyway. Seems we needed to help south. Come on, south. Yeah, I know. So south is the toughest of the three. Four. Yep. Come on, south. Wakey, wakey. Oh, fuck, west. Okay, now we're really under pressure. Scheiße. Okay, south is on the move. Hopefully they can... Yeah, but north and west is done. Somebody needs to finish it. Hopefully south can get it. Ouch. Go south, go south. Woo! Just in the NECA. So something interesting. get on with it. I've got a good randomized today. A couple more chests than usual. I don't know whether it's like based on a timer or, but sometimes it's a little bit more generous with chests at the end of this than other days. Like I've had days where there's only 2 great chests in the water in this room. So it's like 2 underwater, and then there's 2 up on the on land. So it looks like we had 3 underwater this time. But yeah, we're 2 more chests than the average, it looks like. Little things I keep track of, just to know when I'm getting ripped off. I like the metas when they're consistent. This one is not. Yes, it's when they put layers of RNG that piss me off. Over 100 years old, you say? Did you check in with any of the Exalted? Maybe try carbon dating one of them? You might find it's a little more than that. Like 150 easy, come on. assume you're over in Dragon Stand already. Is there a dark pink one? Mm-hmm. Coming over now. Is there no third tag? Usually need 3 tags. Looks that way. For a second there, I thought you were about to say, announce that you were going to go take a wicked poop. I don't know. You start. I think you started with que, and I started thinking I was going to say wicked, and then poop. I don't know. I don't know where that comes from. Oh, now we got a blue tag for sure. And it says break in case of emergency. What sort of emergency will need that? Time will tell. Yeah, exactly. Well, we have a powder blue tag now. So we have a powder blue, a powder pink, and a magenta. I have joined Team Magenta. That way I don't accidentally end up in a gender reveal somewhere halfway through the map. Mm-hmm. That is unbelievable. I don't know if you've seen any of the video or the photos and stuff, but like Palisades, like I've been in LA a few times, right? And like been around those areas, it's like wow, it's just staggering devastation, staggering devastation, man. Yeah, just wiped out. Yeah. Yes, so many homeless actors. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it was funny. I don't know if it was CNN or one of the ones they were talking to a guy, and he was like basically yelling at the camera, like, you know, if people, if you have your cars in the street, leave your keys in the car so we can move them and help get emergency vehicles out. Because the Hollywood Hills is brutal. absolutely brutal for traffic because it is coated with parked cars on one side of the road, and it's barely a one-lane road to begin with to get up and down on that on the side of that mountain. It's crazy. But what I thought was really funny, uh, the reporter says, and what's your name, sir? He's like, my name's Steve Gutenberg. So he's talking to Steve Gutenberg, who's out in the street trying to move people's cars. And the good news is, like, if he happens to find a baby, him and two other guys can take care of it. Yeah. Where where are they exactly? They're probably moving some people's cars already. Ah, classic movies. Police Academy. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say Police Squad. He's dead, which might be why he's a little less recognizable than he used to be, depending on your degree of phrenology expertise. That is Leslie Nielsen. Just want to let you know we're all counting on you. Exactly. Ah, crap! I gotta remember to do that. Well, I got all these potions of auric attunement, and then like we're going through and doing the. I never remember to use them. I also have like a ton of potent branded potions because I'm constantly doing stuff on maps with branded, like Dragonfall and other places. Constantly forget to use it. Completely unuseful. So actually, I was in one of the cryptus count as demons. I think. Yeah. So I think it was one of the convergences. Like a guy was saying, like, put an X in the thing, and I'll send you like a potent demon slaying potion, which I thought was pretty generous. But that's good. Like, all right. Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. Oh, okay, cool. That is good. I thought it was pretty cool because, like, yeah, if you can get like even half of the 50 people in a convergence to be doing plus 10% on demons, I mean, that's a big boost. There's nothing, yeah, it's nothing but demons. It is wall-to-wall demons. Maybe. Yeah. Still a demon trebuchet, but I'm not sure. It is tagged as a cryptus, I think. I think it's a cryptus siege catapult in the name, so. No, but they're also not marked as human siege catapults either. So you put a human in the bucket and then push this button, and you have a human catapult. Wah! What is that screaming? Oh, they're firing the human catapults again. But had a pretty good assault on SMC earlier this evening as well. It's quite successful. Yeah, pretty much. Still working on it. Guess I got to go to Flame Seeker 2. Outfit a battalion with shields. Yeah, it's true. Also, is it the staff I was doing earlier today? It is bugged. Yeah, it keeps asking for the basic, like there's like basic mithril staff or basic elder staff, I think, or scepter, basic elder scepter. You would make 250 basic elder scepters and give it to him, and it would still be on the list. Okay, and yeah, it's like you could make another 250, and you could make 250 forever until you finish all the other items. It sits there as a thing to do. So no, going through the process in game, like you have to talk to the artificer, the master artificer, and so the second level of each one is talking to the master of whatever the weapon type is. And it's usually like you need to make 250 of a basic version of the item, and then you need to make 250 of each part of the item, and then you have to make either 5 or 10 of each type of piece of the item, plus 1 or 5 of the top end that uses the ascended components, right? Like the Spiritwood planks or the Deldrimore steel or whatever. and then that takes you through the process of unlocking, basically doing like usually some advanced version of a component. So, like a balanced version of something, or a polished version of something, or whatever, weighted version of something. And then once you make one of each of those pieces, that usually takes you to the end. And then you have to go and do a whole process with the Asura chick that's sitting next to the legendary weapon guy in the area. And she usually asks for, I don't know, like 300-400 geodes and 300-400 bandit crests, and layer 2 is almost identical for every weapon. So you kind of have to go through, and it's just basically burning a ton of materials. So, and then so like it's geodes, and then bandit crests, and then usually like carcass shells. You need like 100 carcass shells. You have to do 100 obsidian shards. You have to do 20. Some of them have like 25 passion flowers. Um, anyway, there's basically a chunk of things that you have to give the Asura to help you with the magical properties of that weapon. And that basically finishes the second tier of the precursor. So that's why I'm sort of focusing on trying to get the initial round done, finish 2 because it's just a huge burn of resourcing, and then move up to layer 3, which tends to involve a whole bunch of more interesting stuff. Although layer 1 for most of them has been pretty interesting. But the fact that I have been trying to keep up almost every day on doing the ascended material crafting has helped significantly. Does that evil laugh mean he wasn't dead? He just knocked himself unconscious, that's all. Mm-hmm. Exactly. But now I also know why the maintenance oils are so expensive. Master maintenance oils are needed to make a component that goes into um, a piece of a precursor. Almost all of them for the. You have to make some sort of legendary component that needs 10 maintenance oils in it. Because the first few times it was like, oh yeah, it says you're making 5 at a time. So if you're not paying attention, you're like, oh, I need 10 of these, and you make 10. It's like all of a sudden you made 50. And it's like, oh crap. So you burn the 10, and then you go and you sell the other 40, and you're like, holy moly, that's worth a lot of money. But then you realize you probably just should have thrown them in the bank because you need them to make more precursors later. It's a legendary inscription or something that you have to make. How many have you got on your tag? Yeah, we're the same. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever done this map with a team this big. I'm used to having teams of 15 to 20 doing this. No, on each lane. Not 25 on each lane. Two people, yeah. That may not bode well. I think they would be screaming in chat if they needed more. What are we doing? Looks like we're doing south. All right, okay. I don't think I'd want to do north with 2 people. What interesting. I have completed the achievement laser lighter. And I got a mastery point for it. I don't need mastery. I was going to say, absolutely zero use for it. Oof. Probably not. Come on. Rally. Thank you. Holy moly. Oh, just, yeah. Working my down rotation. It's all good. All good. My Jade bot couldn't keep up with getting me rezzed. I was under some significant damage there. Oh, but I just finished eating my Dolyak. Hey, you probably don't have the same shouts on your side. One of the tacticians, Saul, comes running in and goes, "Bring up the Dolyaks." But I just finished eating my Dolyak. I could. Doesn't mean I want to. That's what I get for standing in the red circles. Okay. Hmm? Hmm. Floor is lava? Yep. We're dealing with one of those Mordrum Spitfires, so we're basically just trying to deal with the champs and trash mods in order to get rid of the shield on it. And now, once again, everything's dead, but it's still got a shield on it. Shields are down now. No, but I was making my usual mistake standing in the red circles. One of my hobbies. I just remember that time I really pissed off Epsilon about the red circles. It was Epsilon. Yeah, one of the guild events, it was Epsilon. Because I was just like adamant about it. I'm like, dude, it's a red circle. It means stop and stand in it. He's like, what do you do in a green circle? I'm like, you go. You get the hell out of there. It's green. Green means go. Yeah, like get up and get out of there. Red means stop and stand there. I was almost thought he was going to log off. He was pretty pissed off. It's like, no, you don't stand in the red circles. It's like, yeah, no shit, buddy. Yep. He wasn't he wasn't having a good night. So I don't know what it was. I was just pushing it. You you know me. Yeah. But you know me. Yeah. But you know me. I can take things to a level of absurdity that other people can't. So, you know, I heard him. I heard what he was saying, but I was having none of it. And sticking to my and being completely deadpan about it. So, like, I wasn't saying it, but I was in that position of like, no, fuck you. You stand in the red circles. That's the way the game's designed. It's what it wants you to do. Yeah, exactly. It's not my fault you're not an obedient damage sponge. Get with the program. No, I think Mad sort of come down. He's like, no, he's not serious. I'm like, really? Am I not? Exactly. Well, you were on the Rift run last Sunday, right? No? Okay. I had joined in on that one. And it was good. I was actually finishing that Rift run was what made me decide, oh, I should probably do that last piece of armor from the legendary armor. I'm like, yeah, I probably got enough stuff stacked around all over the place that I can probably just get this done fairly quickly, and I was right. There is not as much of a shard and clover for for those armor pieces, which makes it a little bit easier. And I still have, I don't know why I've got so many static charges, but man, I've got like stacks of static charges. I had to do a couple of metas. Yep. make make amalgamated things. Oh, okay. I suppose, yeah. Well, I would use the converter then. Use the portable wizards tower exchange. Burn them into something else. Well, then go to the wizards exchange in the wizards tower. Because the portable one is really just a portable version of the guy that's in the wizard's tower. So, all right, we're at the gooey gate. Well, we're up to 34 on south now. Yep, our gate's open as well. We've got 34 on south now. That's crazy. 32, yeah. Wow. Sucks for those two guys doing north. I know. It's pretty impressive. Those two are way OP. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they blow up every time they die, killing everything within a radius. You're running for ectos and I'm running for shards. I need shards left, right, and center. So, been having some good luck with the educational supplies. So actually, quality of life wise, um, they've done a good job with the Wizards Exchange in the last update because they've split it out into the different generations, right? So there's as soon as you go in, you can say, "Oh, I want to do Cantha stuff, or I want to do um, Soto stuff, or I want to do whatever Heart of Maguma stuff." So it's made it a lot easier to go in and say, "Oh yeah, I'm burning mats from this thing." All of us. Sorry, was that rhetorical? Sorry, was that rhetorical? So I am curious. Where is there a crashed chopper in this end game? I do not see any. Seems that is going to require some research. No, that's not a crashed thing. Hmm. I don't understand where it comes from. Shit. I don't understand where it is. I don't see where it is. I don't understand. Are you there? Yeah, shit. Sloading. Sloading. I'm I'm here. I'm here. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yep. Huzzah! Got a piece of the north wind. Now that I've unlocked all these specialization weapons and stuff, I'm getting pieces left, right, and center. There's 3 of them on this map, right? Yep. Done, done, done. Very nice. Take some time to clear some noxious buds. because they are giving me a headache. Not to mention making me want to bring up my Dalyak. When they told you to. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, strongbox. Oh, so much junk to run through. What next? I'm gonna go. Did you blip something? Did you just beep something? No? Okay. North is merging with mid for AB. What is AB? Oh. Again? Is that up again already? All right. Well, I am breaking away. Come to Treacherous Waypoint. See if we can grab the treasure mushroom for Verdant Brink. Need to figure out how to make a bottomless Manhattan. I think I just need to get a gaming laptop and play from a bar. Bartender, bring me another. There is that. That is true. That's not what I have on my desk. I have an Irish whiskey. And 2 single malt scotches sitting on my desk. And some bitters. Yeah. It's true. Well, with that said, I'm just going to switch to a single malt scotch then. Fine. You've convinced me. We endure. Exactly. So one of the other big ones that I managed to knock out was the blighted depths in the corpse grove, killing the blighted tree. Finally managed to catch that event. So yeah, it's up on the northern edge. There's a place called Blighted Depths, and the Corpse Grove just up along the northern edge near the mastery point there, kind of north central of this map. Yeah, yeah. So there's an event that goes off where you're supposed to basically carry these bombs in and blow up the blighted tree. And I've just never been able to catch it. And it's the one event that I had not been able to do on this map, which means that I hadn't completed the set of events for um, the the Valor Waypoint, Malagan's Valor Waypoint. That was like the only event I had left. So I got that. I got the completion of all the events for Malagan's Valor Waypoint, and I got the achievement that is the cap of you've completed every event in every zone. It's like, oh, finally got that done. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, the thing is, like, I've been specifically looking for that event to happen, and it seemed like there's a chain of stuff that kind of needs to happen, but it was always happening like literally right on the edge of the switch from day to night. And of course, once it switches to nighttime, all of those zone area series of events just die immediately. It's like, come on. Yeah, yeah, and the night stuff is all up in the canopy area, so the ground level is all control of the different areas and everything else. It's a completely different set of stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I finally managed to snag it. So we did pretty good with the bounties on Vabi the other night as well, by the way, because we did the full set of champion 20. I think it was 24 champion bounties in there, and we did all the legendary bounties. So it was definitely a good evening's work. But I was super happy because I've probably done the legendary bounties in Vabi 3 times over, 4 times over, maybe. But I had never touched any of the champion bounties. Yep, is up. What's the other event? I only see treasure mushroom. I see treasure mushroom. I just see treasure mushroom. But I don't know. There's no overlapping of orange circles here, so I don't consider that to be. That guy, the knight and the enemy guy, doesn't count. He doesn't have an orange circle, he's just a dot. Okay, now there is. I don't want to walk that far south, man. Come on, that's slave territory. Huzzah! All right. Tangled depths. The treasure mushroom? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, there is that. Must be coming because there's a few people kind of hanging out here. And then, where else is there a treasure mushroom we haven't done? Draconis Mons, yes. The all-day treasure mushroom. Ah, it depends when you get there. It could be a while. It could be a short while. That's worst case scenario. I have camped that one a few times, and it rarely takes 50 minutes. Yes, well, that RNG will predate you, don't worry. I figured out that that's why the homestead harvesting is a bad idea and screws you. Because as a developer and like doing code, it's like, oh yeah, I need to do something. I'm going to get a seed. I'm going to randomize it, and it's done. And so when you're in your regular homestead, or if you're doing the homestead where you're doing the and you're just harvesting thing one by one, it's like I click and it's like, okay, I need a seed. I randomize it and I give you the result. You click again, I get a seed. I randomize it and I give you the result. But when you use the homestead speed method, you're clicking and you're saying, okay, I want you to go and harvest all of this stuff. And it's like, great. I'm going to get a seed. I'm going to RNG the shit out of all the stuff that you need to do here and then give you the result. So if the chances are that most of the time you're going to end up with a bad seed, that bad seed's going to get used across all of the nodes that are part of the mining chest, the harvest chest, or the chopping chest, lumber chest, whatever. Sorry, lost the word lumber there for a second. The choppy chest. You lose your tongue. Words, those things, those things that make up language. Yeah, you would think. Yeah, words that make phrases that become sentences and paragraphs. Who knew? True. Mm, exactly. You're just not using AI right. So I think this is the problem that I have there is that it basically says, okay, I'm going to take a seed and I'm going to use that seed across all of the things that I need to, and then I'm going to give you the result. And more often than not, that single seed screws you. Whereas when you get a seed, every time you click on something to do the RNG for each item individually, you get a potential of having good seeds more often, right? Because if you're using one seed across 20 nodes and it's a bad seed, you get garbage. Whereas if you're getting a new seed with 20, if you're using 20 seeds on 20 nodes individually, you have a better chance of getting a seed that's going to be helpful to you or good. Yeah, but so, I like I said, I flip back and forth and now I've got like 20 weeks worth and you never get a good seed. when when you do the the accelerated chest method. No, no. What I said was I did it for a week, so for 5 days, and I measured my loot using, and basically every time I did the individual nodes, I came out further ahead than when I used the accelerator chest in the homestead. So I did 5 days, and I measured the loot that came out of using the chest accelerator in the homestead, and I did 5 days of doing node by node in my home node, the whatever the area is of the city in Divinity. Yeah, and so what I found was every day. So I did the Monday to Friday with the accelerator chest in the homestead, and then I did Monday to Friday individual nodes. Every day I came out further ahead. More often than not, harvesting like the ore nodes, I came up with um, extra gems and other things as output on top of the ore. Whereas in the homestead, I almost never got anything except for just the ore. So, and obviously the stuff outside of the node accelerators, right? So like opening the chests and doing pinata, doing all the other kind of home node things. Obviously, you still have to click on those individually in the homestead, so it doesn't really make a difference for those. So that's why I said like using that accelerator thing is basically screwing you. Oh shit. We're sitting here waiting for the treasure mushroom. We didn't realize that Chalk Garrett is actually going off right now. I haven't. I've been running around killing stuff here, waiting for the treasure mushroom to appear. Well, I think they're going to get more out of the meta than we are out of the treasure mushroom, but sure. Yeah, maybe. But we've got other people like Rink Soul and a couple other people. There's a new Hawk Stomper. He's not involved in the meta. How do you know? You might be waiting for him too. Oh. Probably not a good plan. Yeah. I know we can't really easily get from here to one of the Chalk Garrets, anyways. But no, that is true. I will. Actually, the treasure mushroom just came up. Yeah. Well, the treasure mushroom is up. I seem to be the only one here trying to get it down. Well, I announced on map chat that TM is up, so which is good because yep. Were we successful on Chuck? Oh, good. We can all go stare at the wall then take advantage of it. Ooh, there's a rich mithril vein back here. Huzzah! I got 2 spirit shards for that. So even after all that, we still have to stare at the wall for 10 minutes. Yeah, there's another ore vein back here as well. Wait 10 minutes for loot? Oh, I must. What I love is like I'm on my sky scale and I'll summon the Black Lion Merchant to just sell out junk, and he ends up just like hanging out in midair. He's just hanging there. Apparently, some people are really disturbed by the fact that like when you summon like a Black Lion Merchant or the Black Lion trader guy or stuff, when they disappear, they actually die. Like they have this death animation. Apparently, that bothers some people. You're basically summoning them there to their death. And it's like, yeah, yeah, and they know you did it. Yeah, no, they could have been fine. They were hanging out all day in Lion's Arch, blah blah blah. But then you summon them, and then they have to die because you brought them here. Yep, exactly. That's what I said. So one thing I thought was really funny is like for Twilight 3, you make this thing called the Illuminator, and you have to go and like snatch light from a whole bunch of things. And then, so I finished the the Dusk blade to level 3, where you make a Gloominator and you go around Terra capturing gloom. I'm like, oh, that's just well done. So well done. What's great is that those are super popular, even though I've already made the all of the swords. I get to sell the precursors when I'm done, and they make good money. Plus, I get all the achievement points for getting there. Happy me. And then, once we get all these legendary weapons done, I can go unlock all the Dragon's End legendary weapons and start on those. Yeah, there's those two. Yes, that is true. Was there weapons in Soto, or was it just the armor? Just the armor? Okay. And I think Janther's just the spear, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, cool. Maybe that'll be less annoying than. Well, it could be just as annoying, but if it doesn't require you to go through fractals and raids forever, maybe it will be less annoying. Oh, yeah, no doubt. It can be just as annoying as the spear, but it may not have the hefty requirements of having to do raids and fractals. Like ad infinitum is, yeah, yep, exactly. Yeah, yep, yep. Well, I'm almost done with the shortcut version of the original spear, so I'm probably not gonna bother with. Well, I'm gonna do it just later. It's a much lower priority item to create. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I think I need shards and shamrocks. Shamrocks. I'm playing the Irish edition here. Told you that. It is Mystic Shamrocks. I hear you. I only buy my Lucky Charms from Miani and Dugan. Let me know if you need any of those. Not the chalk egg, of course. Chalk eggs? Yeah, no shit, eh? Okay. You're welcome. Is this over yet? Jeez. I know. That treasure mushroom like literally popped like just as the chalk finished too. Could have used a minute or two break there. And then got the treasure mushroom and then everybody come and maul it to death. And then come back here with 8.5 minutes to wait instead of 10 1/4. Oh, the things we do for loot. Yeah, I'm just not that big of a fan of stringed instruments. I'm surprised. Oh, missed one. Got them all. All right. 2 Draconis Mons. Okay. And yeah, there's a few people waiting around, so we're probably in good shape. Ah, crap. Do you need either of those? Why is it not? What did I do? No, it is. Why? Yeah, the problem is I can't stow it. It doesn't stow. No. No, I'm on a Power Ranger build. I realized that I'm not playing Soul Beast. I came to realize like switch I when I was in the Soul Beast build, I almost never used Soul Beast, and when I did use it, it was shit. So I switched to a Power Ranger, and it's not Soul Beast. No, it's a build. Now we got it cornered. Now it's dead. Huzzah! What is it? So I'm using Beast Mastery, Skirmishing, and Marksmanship are my 3 disciplines. All right, what's next? Oh, we're okay. Yeah, in that case, we'll jump to Alliance Arch. Apparently, I am chock full of lucent motes. Need to go deal with that. You bet. I will. You on tomorrow? I will probably see you around tomorrow. Have you ever done the guild events? I know, like Fridays at 8:30, they usually do guild events. Okay. Hmm. Okay. But otherwise, not really that useful. There are some of the things that you do also apply to certain achievements too, don't they? Okay. I don't know that there's any achievements that are exclusive to the guild events, but that is a point of research, I think. I know sometimes they go into certain jumping puzzles and they do certain other things as a guild event, but I don't think you're required to be in the guild event in order to do it. Anyway, I think that was productive overall. I definitely got some shards. I think I started the night at about 61 and I'm at 88. So I'd say that's pretty good overall across all the things we did. 20 plus 27 on spirit shards. I still need eventually to get to 200. Problems I'm doing all of these things to move like all sorts of various legendary precursors forward and get to basically being able to do the completion of the legendaries. But the problem is it keeps eating into the shards of getting to the 200 I need to actually do the one legendary I'm ready to do. I think on the plus, yeah, well, I think on the plus side is that I also need I also need a bunch of Mystic Shamrocks. So, because I'm sitting at 28. So, I need to buy a bunch of those as well. And so I think I burned 9 finishing the armor set. So, other than that, I did a yeah, yeah, exactly. So, but I think it needs 77 per weapon. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I have to admit I've done a pretty good job of knocking down that particular achievement as well. Because I think there's like 62 components in the achievement. Where is it here? Oh, 63? Okay. Are you? Okay. So you're doing pretty good. Yep. Oh, really? That's weird. Clopion. Yeah, KLOB. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for some reason the legendary weapon gifts thing doesn't it's over in a separate thing. It's its own friggin' category, yeah. So I'm at 40 of 42, so 40 out of 63. And I haven't been working on it, right? Like that's just organically happened. Yep, yep. But the thing is, you have to get it since you've unlocked this progression thing, right? Yeah, no, most of them are, yes. Some of them are things you have to specifically go after, but yes, I agree. Yep. Yep. Those, well, you have to buy one, but yeah, chances are if you're, yep, yes. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I've, yeah, no, exactly. Like I said, I've gotten to 40 without necessarily putting any effort. Yeah, without like really putting any focus on it. It's like, oh, I've ended up at this already. But yeah, yep, yeah. The one that I found interesting was, where is it here? One of the things I have to make is a wolf totem for, in, it basically it is as kind of a starting point for one of them. Where is it here? Legendary weapons. So Howler. So basically, in order to progress a whole bunch of other stuff, you need to have this wolf totem. So, and if I go to Huntsman, so I'm pretty sure it's a Huntsman thing. Wolf totem. So there's two pieces that you need. You need a jar of wolf pheromones, which is dropped by Mossman in the Swampland fractal. And then you need an alpha wolf spirit taken from a champion alpha wolf. Now, there are several alpha wolves that qualify in PvE in order to grab that. So, and then also you need some spirit wood planks and a ton of bloodstone to actually get that rolling. But yeah, I just thought that's interesting challenge for a a layer one legendary. That's probably one of the most involved ones from a layer one to kind of get things moving. Anywho, all right, good progress. Yep, we'll chat soon, probably tomorrow. All right, take her easy. Alrighty, I think with that we will close out the stream. Thanks, folks, for joining in and working through an odd myriad of events and metas and activities throughout Tyria. I think we had a good batch of activities this evening that were a lot of fun to see, and look forward